Hi there. In this short video we're going to take a look at a popular model when looking at corporate social responsibility. It's called Elkington's Triple Bottom Line. Now the idea of the triple bottom line is to encourage businesses to appreciate that there is more to business activity and the purpose of business than simply making a profit, even though that's important. So the triple bottom line is a way of assessing and reporting business performance based on three areas: profit, people and planet, the three P's. John Elkington is the guy who has developed the triple bottom line. He's dedicated his life, his professional career, to encouraging businesses to think more broadly about how their activities impact on society, and in particular encouraging them to adopt sustainable business models. The reason for this, he's not alone of course, is that there's a view that businesses have for too long focused on a narrow measure of performance. We've assumed traditionally that businesses exist to maximize their profit. That's the traditional measure of business success, and of course there are lots of other measures that are linked to profit, not the least the value of the business, or the share price is very closely linked with the achievement of profit by a business, and in many cases management and employee incentives and bonuses are based on profit. So profit is important, but it's not the only factor that businesses should consider. That's the concept of the triple bottom line. In other words, there's more than just one bottom line, there are others. The triple bottom line suggests there's more to business success than profit. It tries to encourage a business to report and measure, of course, the financial performance of the business, but also its social and its environmental performance. And so therefore there's these three P's. There's profit, there's planet, and there's people. What do each of these three represent? Well, for profit, of course, we're very familiar with this. Businesses are required to report the profit that they achieve over a given period, and of course that's reported in the income statement. And a key point here is that that is normally a pretty reliable figure, in particular because for public companies and for larger private companies, the income statement is part of the financial statements that are audited. For planet, we're looking here to see how the business activities impact on the environment. Now this gets a bit more tricky because whilst there are some measures of impact on environment, such as measuring carbon emissions or measuring the extent to which the inputs into the production process are sustainable, there are other factors that are less easy to measure. And people is perhaps the hardest element of the triple bottom line to measure. It tries to assess the extent to which a business is socially responsible. That's pretty hard to calculate, and certainly to compare the social responsibility of one business with another. Well, taking the triple bottom line concept, it clearly has some potential benefits and value to business. Perhaps the most important of which is that it has encouraged, along with other models of CSR, it's encouraged businesses to think beyond simply profit as the only relevant measure of performance. And it's very much encouraged and facilitated wider reporting, particularly by public companies, of their CSR activities. However, there are some criticisms and drawbacks of the triple bottom line approach. Not the least because, as we've already mentioned, two of the three P's, people and planet, are quite difficult to measure, and in particular to ensure consistency and comparability between one business and another. Another criticism, of course, is that it's still not a legal requirement for businesses to report on their CSR activities and performance and on their impact on the environment. So this has been an overview of Elkington's triple bottom line.